Hi, here's John Colley here, the 6-Minute Strategist from in the UK, and I am here to talk to you with another 6-minute scope today. Let's just turn the screen round. There we go. We've got the screen turned round. And today, hello Nina, welcome. Good to see you here. Today I want to talk to you all about Skillshare because I've had a real Skillshare day. The question I've been asking myself for a long time is, why aren't you publishing on Skillshare? And that's the question I've been asking myself. And in fact, hi Mark, good to see you here. Talking about Skillshare today. Why aren't you publishing on Skillshare? And the question's to me as well, why am I not publishing on Skillshare? Well, the first news is I am publishing on Skillshare because I launched my first course today. Hi Mark, good to see you here. Thanks for joining. And I've launched my first course on Skillshare, about which I'm very excited. And I've been doing a lot of homework on Skillshare, and you know me, I'm very analytical. So I've dived deeply into Skillshare, and I've got the makings of a Skillshare directory, which has taken me hours and hours and hours of very, very tedious work, building up literally about 150 different files, and then I brought them all together again, which is the nature of the search function in Skillshare, which makes it quite difficult to do all this. You'll definitely be hearing more about what I'm doing on Skillshare, and I'm going to be sharing the results of my analysis and the information I'm finding, and maybe even making a directory to put out there for you. But what I want to talk to you about is really, the whole concept of publishing on Skillshare. Now, Mark Timberlake, okay, good question, Mark. Skillshare, one word, Skillshare.com. It's another platform like Udemy. It is a marketplace. It's not just a platform like Teachable and Fedora. So there are people who pay to subscribe to it. And if you get your courses up there, or versions of your courses up there, I'll talk about that in a second, then you can make another revenue stream from another platform. Now, I know that, hi Gonzalez, I can't read it very well, Inri, welcome, good to see you here. Talk about Skillshare today. The whole point is it's a platform which is monetizing. Rob Cubbon publishes his quarterly report. He's making about $800 a month. And there are other people like Phil Ebner's doing very well there. And one of the things I'm going to be doing is finding out from my analysis who's been doing well and trying to get more information about, the right way to do it. Now, Mark Timberlake the other day put out a very good video where he talked about agnostic course creation. And I want to get too hung up with labels, but basically now when you create a course, you need to think about all the platforms that you can go on and create your course accordingly. Is it available in other languages? That's a good question, Mark. I know you're Francophone. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any other courses in English, in French or in other languages. But I will have a look and when I do my analysis and see what I can turn up. So going back to Skillshare, then the types of courses that do well are short courses. And that's quite all right, Mark. It's always a pleasure to help you out. And it's always it's always intelligent to work out how you're going to create your courses to fit the right platforms. And because Skillshare likes short courses and with a project associated with it now, then what you would somebody like to block this idiot? Then what it's all about is to make sure that when you create your next Udemy course, you create it in groups of sections with projects associated with it, so that you can then use those sections and projects on other platforms such as Skillshare. So if you put that together, then you can take one of your existing Udemy courses, and that's what I'm doing with one of my webinar courses, and I'm breaking it into 5 or 6 segments, which are the sections in the course. I'm going to make sure there's a project associated with each section, and I'm going to put it up in Skillshare. Now, it'll be part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, but because Skillshare is a subscription base, then as far as the student's concerned, you're just making his life easier, because they will be able to go, Javil, welcome, they will be able to go across and follow the different segments of your courses to no disadvantage to themselves whatsoever. So those are the benefits of going on there. Welcome back, Mark. If I just take a break here and ask, if you are on iOS, perhaps if you could swipe left to right and then hit my name, you can follow me, and it's up and down, I think, on Android. And please, if you have a moment, share this out in your Twitter stream and let people know that this is going on. So I've not only have I got my first course up there, I've also now done some of the analysis. Thanks for sharing, Mark. Done some of the analysis, and I'm going to be building that up and finding out more about who's doing well, what's doing well, what are the right strategies, what are the right way to put the courses together, so that you are in the best possible position and you waste as little time and money putting it all together. I like the feel of it. It's got a real community feel to it. I know people are doing well on it. I can't give you any links to my courses here, but if you go to Skillshare.com, search for my name, John Colley, or JBD Colley, find the course, and then you can enroll in it if you wish. But I can't, with this platform, I can't give you any links, but not to worry about that. So the question I want to leave you with is, why aren't you publishing on Skillshare? Because if you're a course creator, and particularly if you're already on Udemy, it's going to be really easy to move across. You won't make the same money as Udemy. It does look to be at the moment a much smaller platform, but to my mind, it's definitely got legs, and it's definitely one of relatively few marketplaces and platforms out there that is worth putting your courses on, which of course always takes time. So that's it for today. I'm just going to reverse the screen so we get the right icon to finish. Thank you very much, Alex Pettit. That's me on Twitter, JBD Colley, and obviously I'm at JBD Colley on Periscope as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this 6-minute scope. I hope you've at least got now onto your radar if you're a course creator. Definitely, Mark, looking forward to seeing you at New Media Europe in only 10 days' time. I can't wait. I've got to get my presentation finished by the end of the week, but I'm in good shape. You'll be pleased here and there. TM Harkins, welcome to the scope. Good to see you here. Thanks for joining. We've been talking about Skillshare. Definitely pick it up on the replay. I'm just about to wind up, but if you're listening on the replay, then hopefully you'll find people. Yeah, yes. Anybody who's going to be in London at the weekend, definitely come along. In fact, if you go to my, I don't know which was it. I put out a Facebook Live video yesterday where I was talking about, at the end, I was talking about New Media Europe. In fact, I've got a link on there to go to. It's nmeu.com is the basic website. So if anybody's got time, then definitely come along. Hello, James Whitburn. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining. If anybody's got time to come along to New Media Europe on the 18th, 19th of June in London, I know there are a few tickets left in the pot, and it would be great to see you there. I'm speaking on Sunday about how to growth hack your way to more sales on Udemy, basically. But today's been all about Skillshare. I hope you found it important. Definitely go and have a look. If you've got course content on Udemy, you can make money by putting the same content, albeit in a slightly different format, slightly different shape on Skillshare. So hope you've enjoyed the scope today. And Stefan, welcome. I'm sorry, I'm just wrapping up, but thank you very much for joining. And I do these scopes every day in the late afternoon. So please come and join me again tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be talking about tomorrow because tomorrow hasn't arrived yet. But really good to see you all, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.